Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice Gambit. I've got my first wife. She's a knife juggler named Zerlina. She's hot. She's awesome. We really hit it off, and now we're gonna go fight some stuff together. I have an Inquisition class happening here, which is probably gonna level soon, which we don't know how that's gonna work, but learning a lot of cool things and having a good time doing it. So we are heading out to the Meadows Old Town faction area, it looks like. And I think that's where this is. Help Victorin clear the chromatic infesting her favorite neighborhood. And it looks like we will establish a connection with Victorin. So new class, perhaps. We'll see. Let's get in here. Now, this is our first time having two characters fighting, which would be fun. Christopher arrives at the infested area in Old Town where their aid has been requested. To their surprise, Christopher sees a sparkly figure up ahead, waving at Christopher with big motions over her head. Master Inquisitor, over here. As Christopher moves closer, the vibrant girl suddenly strikes a pose. Let's just watch closely. Ciao, everyone. I'm Victorin, the angel of Neotalis. And yes, Meadows. My dancing will enchant you and my singing will melt your heart. You won't be able to take your eyes off me. So there's these three family factions, okay? We've got the Odysseia. There's like these twin sisters. One rules like the underworld. One's less crazy. The Meadows is like superstars focused on like media and stuff like that. And then there's the Nova group, which are like innovators. And I get the vibe that they're more tech-based. Sorry, Master Inquisitor, just a reflex. You probably weren't expecting me to personally show up, huh, Master Inquisitor? Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Don't worry, you're new to Neotalis, a city of wonders and secrets. I wanted to make sure to meet the Master Inquisitor personally this time. When the last one died, I thought the lazy bastard had it coming. I mean, I thought maybe things could have been different. What was that? Sorry? So this time, I'm here to cheer you on. So, Master Inquisitor, please clear out the streets. This used to be a really popular hangout spot, you know, but now, because of the chromatics, it's like a ghost town. I want this place bubbling with energy like it used to. Maybe I'll even take it to my favorite cafe when it opens again, Master Inquisitor. But Inquisitor, I've held you back for so long. Now, good luck. I believe in you. Oh, it's just a flirty one. Okay, so I got 6 energy. Now, one thing I don't know yet is that there's ways to gain more energy throughout this stuff. I don't know what this is. No clue. But it doesn't mean I can't check it because I can go here, but I can also go here for some free gold. But if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like I'm pretty committed to doing that. Let's go here first. Eyes of Neotalis. The party stumbles upon an abandoned guard post, monitors flickering between different cameras set up in the vicinity. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. Okay. We're gonna try this. Maybe this is like another race. That can make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. This is probably a race thing where you try to kill more enemies faster than this guy, which is cool. If I go here, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could do that. If I go left, I could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what this is. So it might be worth trying to just check that out, you know? But then I don't have the race thing either. But I think I'm okay with that, just to experiment and see what we're getting into. So 1, 2, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'd be good. Let's go here. Okay, Amzoon, nice. Amzoon gifting terminal. Do you wish to make a purchase? Oh, interesting. So these probably play into the things that they like and don't like, right? Let's buy a heart-shaped teddy bear. We'll hold on to this. Oh, and I can gift it right now. Huh, why would I want that? That goes straight to the torture dungeon toolbox. Yeah, okay. Oh, interesting. So this is, that was for Sylvia, the Odysseus sister. I mean, okay, fine. Whatever. We're figuring it out. Let's fight. We're both going in. Now, right now, we don't have any major synergies between the two. Obviously, if we get the extra damage stack from me, that's pretty cool. Oh, and we are going to get it. Damn, we could do it twice. So the exposed here could be pretty nice. Can I hit both? I can. Or I could hit down here. I feel like we should hit the guys closest to me. We'll do an exposed stack like that. And we'll do a second one. Like this. And I'm just doing a basic attack. I can't re-roll anything, obviously. But I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, so she operates a little differently. Let's take a look. So she's got the piercing shot, which we could do now. Aim and fire projectiles. It's pretty far, which is nice. And deals 6 damage plus an additional 13 for every pierced enemy. So if I do this, the second one is taking a heck of a lot more, which makes sense. I could also do this with the special one. Throw 8 temporal daggers randomly distributed amongst all enemies in range. Number of daggers thrown is affected by your buff power. So that range is not bad, but it only hits 1 right now. The other option is maybe we move back here. Then I do the pierce and hit all 3. Because that's going to kill this one because it's going through a whole bunch. And what's your special? Draw 2 temporal daggers. So if I just draw them, how does that work? Let's find out. I'm going to draw this first. Oh. So now I just have this as like an extra thing I can do. Okay, that's kind of cool. So we clear that. Okay, I like it. We'll save the chroma one. I could have re-rolled for 1 die there, but I just kind of feel like that's maybe a bit wasted. I don't know. Maybe I should be. Okay, so remember, we still have that passive where we're getting 12 armor at the start of each turn or 14. And check this out. I'm at 6 die. So I guess that's those inspirations. No, I'm only at 20. I wonder if I went over my dice power now. It's possible. Possible I missed it. Okay, so I could do this with a wild, but I also just have my piercing charge that I could be using. I could also just move in and then piercing charge twice on these guys, which is kind of interesting. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go here. Piercing. Oh, I missed this guy, actually. My bad. Actually, don't have a way to... Okay, I do. I'll pierce. We're going to crit. Beautiful. Now, let me reroll all of these. Good. Beautiful. Clear this one. I'll start getting a little closer to here. All right. Zerlina, what do we want to do? All right. I don't really want to do that. 15 damage to adjacent. What do I really need? I need more... Well, throwing the piercing shot isn't really gonna help here, just based on the locations. Unless I can throw through this, which maybe I can. So if I come there and I reroll everything else, maybe I get 2 attacks. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I got him. And I can go through there. Sick. So that's going to clear that. And then I can use this to draw the 2 temporals. And then I'll fire one off. Yeah, I like her class. This is great so far. We have a lot of options. Okay, so she's now at rested. She's leveling. We're going to get some stats here. Okay. Now, these are all trade-offs, which is kind of interesting. You can also skip this. Well, not actually, no. This one's just both are good. She has, okay, so she has pretty high armor here. Her attack power is 112, but I could offset this significantly. She's at 59, so I'm not exactly sure why we're getting the extra dice there. But maybe she just hit the inspiration. Maybe they both did. Okay, I'm gonna take Brittle because she can afford the armor power trade-off. This is gonna make her a lot stronger. And then you can see we leveled up that class. We're leveling there too. Okay. Sampling the product. Whenever you make a new action you haven't used since your last turn, gain 26 inspiration, and then this can lead towards... So this encourages you not doing multiple things repetitively, and basic movement doesn't count as an action. Reckless swings increase all damage between 0 and 18%. 18% is 2 times your crit chance. Yeah, our crit chance is pretty low. Gain armor equal to 25% of the damage you deal is not bad. We just could have all these like passive armor buffs, so I don't have to focus on the defensive thing at all. Let's take that Bloodlust. So now I'm gaining 14 armor. Class is max level. You visit the academy. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go here and see what this does. Obviously, this will be money. We see this in the random rolls as well at the question marks. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So now I'll come back here. Okay, so the food stuff gives you the energy to move around more. That makes sense. Establisher connecting with Victorin here. So we're dealing with a Varnish boss and a regular Varnish. Okay. So I gotta get rid of this blob. He's pretty far away, so this might not be super possible. So let's keep an eye down here on the inspiration. Because when I roll this, anything over 50 should get converted to stacks of this, right? For every 10, roll an additional die. Leftover dice power gets converted to 10 inspiration each, which is why this is at 60, because I'm 6. Okay. Okay. Well, this is not perfect for me. I could use movement to get in, then use a heart to get in over here. I actually can't. I'm 1 short. Let me reroll these 2. Okay. It's not perfect. It'll have to do. Kill this one. And remember, we're getting armor based on damage dealt with me. Okay, let's hope for the pierce here. We definitely did not get it. We did not get it. Let's just reroll everything. Damn. Didn't get it. Look, I get daggers for days. So let's draw them. And then I can move a bit. Now, do I hold these 2 daggers for the next turn, I wonder? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, so there. We triggered the inspiration stack. Makes sense. Could do canceled. I just need an extra movement for this. Let me reroll all of those. Got it. We're going to try to go all in here. Not really a ton I can do. I can't even get melee close here. There is this delay turn thing we haven't talked about that you can do with movement. If you want these guys to maybe come closer to you. Like, maybe that's a good option here. But if I use this, he has to come right next to me, which I'm not sure he's going to do. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This says it's going to strengthen enemies for the rest of the expedition. I don't know exactly what that's going to mean, but let's just try it. So we gain armor. Oh, I see. Okay, chromatic saturation. Each level increases enemy damage by 10% and health by 10%. Chromatic saturation lasts until the end of the expedition. Which, you know, we're at the end of the expedition here, right? But it looks like I could use that 4 times before actually triggering a strength increase, which is not too bad. That's the way I'm interpreting it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do another one. It's going to fill this. Then I'm going to do an attack. And we're going to crit. That's disgusting. I love that for me. Okay. Nothing great. Nothing great. Let's re-roll these. Better, for sure. I don't really have a good way to hit both of these. And I didn't keep my temporals, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to move. Really not getting the nice benefits of that, unfortunately. We'll throw our temporals here. Maybe I should just do this as well. Clear the board a bit, right? Okay, a lot of defensive options, unfortunately. Let's reroll all of those. I'll keep the heart, and I'll keep the movement. Damn. I mean, that helps a bit. Let's use one movement. Oh, I moved too far. My bad. That's my bad. Armor up. Okay, this is good. Let's reroll everything here. It's better. We're so far away. Like, drawing these doesn't really help me. Let's chill. We're doing fine. I like that. Okay, why Hold on, that's the second time that's happened. So what is it that I'm doing that... Am I moving maybe just... I'm moving into like the blue instead of the yellow. This is going to trigger the strength thing, but I'm fine with it. So now they're 10% stronger, 10% more health. 8%. Okay, why 8% when it says 10? Maybe there's some type of like change based on my debuff stats or whatever. Like maybe it's something based on this. Could be. I'll set up the defense here. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what's happening. Is it's showing me my maximum movement range, but I'm moving much too far and not just taking into account what I need to. Okay, so let's draw daggers. It's a big attack right there. Damn. Let's reroll. I have 2, so I just need an attack, basically. That's not going to do it. Reroll these again. The heart will work. Okay. Gonna have a connection with Victorin here. Dazzled by your display of talent, Victorin's eager to learn more. Huh. Understandable. Her next thing increases family capacity by 1, so it might be worthwhile if we get choices to focus on doing things in her area, right? Whenever you damage an enemy for the first time each turn, grant them 9 exposed. That's really good. Increase all damage dealt to enemies more than 3 tiles away by 4. That's not bad. Whenever an enemy is damaged by temporal dagger for the first time each turn, draw another temporal dagger. I think I'm going to take weak spot. Okay. So max level, but still gaining XP. Here's the expedition log. That was pretty cool. Ah, my liege, you certainly have already caught the eye of the right people. Jackpot. Aurelia Adicia is here to see you, one of the heads of the Adicia family. She's in charge of law and order here in Neotalis. Why, you've already met her sister, haven't you, Sylvia? Probably don't mention that. They're not exactly on good terms. Suddenly, the door slams open, revealing Aurelia. A spooked Stetchy scurries out of the way. The creaking of Aurelia's armor comes to a stop as she rigidly positions herself in the middle of the room. She gazes expectantly at Christopher, awaiting their next move. I'll nod. Now, no time to waste. Commander Christopher, I hear that you've already started cleaning our city of the chromatic filth. Very commendable. So I'm sorry to inform you that a great threat has dawned upon our beautiful city. It can't be that bad. Never underestimate your enemies, Commander. That's when they get you. Now listen closely, Commander. I will give you the brief. This mission is top secret, so I won't repeat myself. The Adicia power plant has had a chromatic infestation that's gone quite out of control. All of the workers have been evacuated, but now there's no one there to stop the reactor from overheating. The scientists told me that if the infestation does not get handled, the reactor will explode in 6 weeks. Damn. Yeah, well, I trust you'll deal with it, Commander. Well, what happens if it explodes? That's classified information. Okay. You're here to follow orders, not question them. Now, enough talking. I need to attend to other matters. Good luck with your mission. Okay, now we have like a bit of a... Okay, cool. 6 weeks. Prepare your family and complete the expedition before time runs out. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're in here. Max level. See what happens here. Study a new class now. So, I've got access to the Vanguard class. But I could go into Knife Juggler if I felt like some of those things were interesting to me, which they are. This one, I guess, okay. So the Nova classes are going to be more focused on like movement. The Meadows classes are going to be more focused on like defense. And then the Knife Juggler is going to be more focused on offense. And then all of these different classes, whatever. Let's go Vanguard, sure. Explosive Shield and Preparation, which we've seen. So these are possible rewards now. We already have some passives leaning into defense anyway. Gain 13 armor, then strike an enemy within 2 tiles, dealing 100% of your armor in damage and applying 100% as stagger. Once this stagger amount exceeds the affected character's current health, apply stun. Okay, and this is a finisher. Finisher abilities ends their user's turn. Interesting. So you would want to buff up your defense as much as you can by either dealing damage for us or playing defensive things. You and your allies gain 52 armor, then all enemies adjacent to you or an ally take damage equal to 25% of their armor. Blast all enemies in front of you for 20 damage and gain 10 armor for each that you hit. This requires 2 attack. And this one requires 2 move. This one's interesting, but it's like requires a lot. I think I'm gonna go Shield Slam. And now we'll develop this Vanguard class. So I could throw people in here right away to learn more stuff if I want. Right? Paying 50. But I don't know. Like, maybe I should be holding that for right now because we have the infirmary. People are going to need to go in here. You heal you. And I probably don't need to be at full health right now. Like, so I probably don't need that. But at the end of the day, like, let's play it a bit safe here. Strong bachelors. So, like, what if I... Okay, they're already married. So I can't... These aren't bachelors anymore, so I can't go in here. Okay. Okay. I like that. That is cool and exciting and fun. What else do we have? Here's our family. Here's our difficulty. Not a problem. Relations here. Along, huh? So we got the marriage broker. Sylvia, all characters gain dice power. All right, let's look at the map and see where we're at here.
Where to, Your Excellency?
So now I got 2 options. Listen to me, there's no way you can clear out the power plant yet. Going there now would be complete suicide. I understand. And if you die now, no one will be able to clear out the power plant. Okay, guess we'll all die then. No. No dying, none of us, okay? The Nova family can help with expanding your family further. You're gonna need that before you have any chance with an area that has such a bad infestation. Good luck, my liege. Yeah, okay, so this here, this is the power plant. And I have 6 weeks to do this. So I guess for now, we're gonna go here to the Nova, and we're gonna learn about the Nova class, which is totally cool and fine. All right, sick. We'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll do another run. And sometimes, like, if these runs start to go a little faster, I'll maybe do 2 in an episode or whatever. But for now, since we're just taking everything in, we'll just do 1. Hope you guys are digging this, because I am. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.